Okay, welcome back guys. This video talks about the database normalization.
Normalization is the process of organizing the data in database to avoid data redundancy. I'll discuss first the anomalies, then we will proceed to normal forms. So, there are three types of anomalies: insertion, update, and deletion. These occur when a database is not normalized. Let's take an example and understand each anomaly.
Update anomaly. Our table have two rows for name Ricky, as he belongs in two teams. If we want to update the sports field of Ricky, then we will have to update the same two rows. Other than that, the data will become inconsistent if only the sports field attribute gets updated and not in the other attribute. Then, a pair of database, Ricky would be having two different teams, which is not correct and would lead into a consistent data. Insertion anomaly. Suppose or assume that there is a new player of basketball team joins, who is under training and currently not assigned to a team. Then, we would not be able to insert the data into a table because team's attribute does not allow null. Delete anomaly. At some point, let's assume that the players in red team leaves the team. Then deleting the rows that having team's attribute as red would also delete the information of Ariel, since he is assigned only in that team.
To overcome these anomalies, we need to normalize the data. So here are the most commonly used normal forms.
Okay, so let's proceed in the normal form. So this is the denormalized database table sample. To move into the first normal form, this denormalized database table violates the rules in a first normal form. First is the column name, where the name is the same. To avoid it, each column should have a unique name. Second is the team column. Team column has two teams in one ID. To avoid it, let's just break this team. Okay, so this is our first normal form. Because as we follow the rules, we separate the column name, which has the first name and the last name. And also, we have separate the rows for team, which has eagle team and the white team. Let's move into the second normal form. Second normal form has the rules. First is the table is in the first normal form. Second rule is no non-prime attribute is dependent on the proper subset of any candidate K of a table. So, here is the ID and the sports field. ID and the sports field is our candidate K, which is uniquely identify any database record without referring to any other data. And also where the address is our non-prime attribute because the address is dependent on the ID player alone, which is to violate the rules for second normal form. As the rule says, no non-prime attribute is dependent. So all we have to do is to separate the table into a player's details, and the player's address. Okay, so let's proceed in the third normal form. Third normal form has also a rules. First is the table must be in the second normal form. Second rule is no transitive function dependency. So here in our second normal form, sports and team is our transitive functional dependency because once you change the sports field, the team field can be changed. To avoid that, we have to separate the table again to move into the third normal form. So we have here three tables. First table for the player table, second table for the team table, and the third table for the address table. That's all, and thank you.
Okay guys, hope to see you in my next video.